done with you last time, but I believe the same lesson would have been repeated. I think we started the second
No, it
part of.
was mostly the numbers and matching and exercise. So, inshallah, you can continue from where you left.
Okay, okay, inshallah. So here also, Yani, if you remember, we have started the next new lesson, and in the new lesson there were some new words. Okay. Okay. I believe everyone can see the screen, and if I'm asking you that can you match the picture, and I'll ask how. For example, it's written amma and it's written ammatun. So the first picture here, is it amma or ammatun? Yes, raise your Hiba, mashallah. Yes, unmute yourself, Hiba. The first
Malima,
picture,
it's the second one.
yeah, this one. It's the second one, ammatun. And what does it mean?
Auntie.
Auntie. Yes, mashallah, barakallahu fiki. Yes, Amir. I'm choosing now myself. Amir, unmute yourself. Amir, unmute yourself. Yes, are you there? Amir, unmute yourself. Yes. Amir, in the second here, uh, can you read what is written here? This one. Amir, I can't hear you. What is this written? No, I can't hear you. Yes? Are you speaking? Amir? Okay. Yes, Anabia. Unmute yourself. Yes, unmute again.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Wa
barakatuh.
alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, can you read this one which I have highlighted here?
Ibn.
Ibn. And this one, the down?
Ibna.
Ibna. And tell me which picture is this? Is it Ibna, Ibnatun, or Ibnun?
It's Ibna.
Ibnatun. Yeah. What does it mean? Ibnatun.
Daughter.
Daughter, yes. And Ibnun, the second one. What does it mean? Ibnun.
Son.
Son. MashaAllah. Barakallahu fiki. Okay, let's move to the other side. And who will come now? Raise your hands, please. Ahmed, will you come? Unmute yourself, Ahmed. Okay, Nusaiba, unmute yourself. Okay, this one. Yeah, which word goes for it? There is one written
Surah.
Shajara and the other is written Surah. Yes?
Surah.
Surah. And this one, the down one?
Shajara.
What does Shajara mean?
Tree.
And Surah? Surah means?
Picture or like scenery.
Yeah, picture. Great, mashallah. Barakallahu fiki. Excellent. Okay. Abdul Ala, unmute yourself. Abdul Ala. Okay, Nusay, Khansa. Yes, unmute yourself, Khansa.
Yes.
Okay, Khansa, there are two pictures and two words written. Can you read the word? What is this first word?
Tabib.
Tabibah, tabibatun, right? And the second
Yes.
one, can you?
Muallamatun.
Muallimatun, muallima.
Muallimatun.
Okay, so which picture goes for the first word? Okay, or this picture, is it for the muallima or tabiba? The first
Tabiba.
picture. Yes? Yes, my dear, this first picture, is it Tabiba or Muallima? Yes, Khansa?
معلمة.
Muallima, mashallah. And the second picture,
طبيبة.
Tabiba. Barakallahu fiki, Khansa. Okay. Now the next lesson was Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Hada adhanul fajr. Hada. What does hada mean? Because I'm just checking your vocabulary. Yes. Nusayba. Others, those who are not raising their hands, don't they want to learn? Anabia, Hiba, you are done already. Abdul Ala, can you unmute yourself? Abdul Ala, unmute yourself. Yes, Abdul Ala. What does هذا mean? ما معنى هذا? ما معنى? It means, what does it mean? ما معنى? What is the meaning? ما معنى هذا? If I say ما معنى, I'll write what I'm saying. So we can start little bit, again, I can't, I don't know. When I'm co-host, I can't write in here. Just a minute. Give me a minute if I share the new screen with board. Okay. I was just saying ma'ana. Can you read it? Ma'ana. Ma means what? Okay. Ma means what? Ma'ana, meaning. Ma'ana. And this is used in Urdu also. Those who understand Urdu, they can easily relate it. Ma'ana. And ma'ana means meaning. Right? Ma ma'na, what is the meaning? Ma ma'na hadha. What is the meaning of hadha? I'm asking you. Ma ma'na hadha, what is the meaning of hadha? Did you understand? Now tell me, ma ma'na hadha. Tell me the meaning of hadha. Yes. Yes, Abdullah. Ask. Yeah, unmute yourself, Abdullah.
It means this.
Hadha means this.
Yes.
Okay. So can you translate the whole sentence? Hadha adhanul fajri.
This is the Azan of Fajr.
Aina al awladu. What does it mean?
Where are the kids?
Where are the kids? So aina means where. Okay.
Yeah.
Sa'd fil hammami yatawadda'u. What does it mean?
Saad is in the washroom doing wuzu.
MashaAllah. Fi means?
Doing. I mean, I
Fi.
think
Fi. Fi.
He is
In. Fi
yeah,
means in. You said
in.
no, Saad in the washroom. In. Fi means in.
Okay.
Okay. يتوضأ doing wudu. Okay. Barakallahu feek, Abdullah. Okay. Yes, Anabia. Unmute yourself. Okay, Anabia. The next sentence. وَأَيْنَ سَعِيدٌ. What does it mean?
Where is Saeed?
Okay, where is Sa'id? Yes. Read the next. سَعِيدٌ فِي الْغُرْفَةِ يَقْرَأُ الْقُرْآنِ. What does it mean?
Saeed is sitting in the room reading Quran.
Acha, where you find the meaning of sitting? Sitting. If I only say سَعِيدٌ فِي الْغُرْفَةِ, what does it mean? سَعِيدٌ فِي الْغُرْفَةِ.
Saeed is in the room.
Then sitting is not there, no? Okay. Saeed is in the room. يقرأ القرآن. Reading Quran. Right? Okay. Great. Barakallahu fiki ya Anabia. Yes, Abdurrahman Ishfaq, you are not raising your hand today. Unmute yourself.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What is the next sentence? وَأَيْنَ سَعِيدَةٌ. What does it mean?
And where is Saida?
Where is Saida? Yes. سعيدة في المصلى تصلي. What does it mean?
And Saida is in the prayer room and she's praying.
So what does fi mean? Fi.
In.
In.
Fi
Okay.
means in.
Okay. أين المعطف? What does it mean?
Mi'ataf.
Where is معطف? What is معطف? ما معنى معطف? ما معنى معطف? I'm just showing the next page for you people so that you can understand. Yeah. ما معنى? What does معطف mean? Can you see the next page? There is a معطف.
Shirt.
Coat. Right? Coat, not shirt. Shirt is qameez. As we say, na, qameez. In Urdu, we say qameez, right? Though that's the same shirt. But this is mi'ataf, coat. Okay? Okay. Now, if I say, aina, yani, aina akhuka? Abdurrahman, can you get the meaning? If I'm because we know aina means aina. Aina akhuka. What I'm asking you, first tell me.
Where is your brother?
Where is your brother? So just tell me, say that my brother is in the room. How will you answer? If you want to say my brother is in the room, yes? How will you say?
أخي في الغرفة.
أخي في الغرفة. MashaAllah, barakallahu feek. And if you want to say he's praying.
يصلي.
Yusalli, mashallah. Yusalli, he is praying. Acha, I just want to tell everyone here, tusalli, if you say tusalli, that is for the girl. Because it was written here for Saida. I'll take 1-2 more weeks just to make you practice now. We will take these sentences as model sentences and we will practice our own sentences, inshallah. Sa'idatun fil musalla. Saida is in the praying room. Tusalli, she is praying. So when it is a girl, we say tusalli. And when it is a boy, we will say yusalli. Note down the difference. For the girl, it comes tusalli, she is praying. And for the boy, it is yusalli, he is praying. Okay, now I'll ask you to practice more. So as Abdurrahman said, Akhi fil ghurfati yusalli. My brother is in the room. He is praying. Okay. Yes, Hiba. Unmute yourself. You want to ask something, Hiba?
Walima, when there is a tamur buddha, how can we pronounce it?
For
The
example,
word.
where? For example, where is the Marbuta? In the end?
No, Walima, like when we were discussing about the family members.
Mm-hmm.
Their Ibn and Ibnat.
Ibnun and Ibnatun. This one? These you were asking?
Yes, Walima.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is because it's not the harakat are not placed, right? Harakats are not placed. So if you have to say it properly, Heba, you will say Ibnun, Ibnun, and Ibnatun. Okay? Clear? And if you want to stop, you will say ibn, ibn. If you want to stop, right, as it's written here, so you will say ibn, only ibn. And here you will say ibnah, ibnah. Actually, the ha sound we make. Actually, it is ta, but when we stop, we pronounce it as ha. That's the rule of tajweed as well. Like al-qari'ah, al-qari'ah. If you see in Quran, it is written with ta, al-qari'atu, it's written. But when we have to stop, we'll say al-qari'ah. So ta is changed into ha sound if we have to stop there. Hiba, is that clear? Is that what you were asking? Unmute yourself and tell me.
Yes, Malama. It's clear.
It's clear.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, it's clear. Okay, be there and tell me. I'm asking you now a question and you will tell me. Hiba, you again muted yourself. Unmute yourself, Hiba. Quickly, we have 8 more minutes to go. Okay, Hiba. Aina ummuki.
Ummuki, your
Mother, yes, because you're a girl, so
your
I'm saying ummuki, right? Aina ummuki. What does it mean?
Aina ummuki, where is your mother?
Where is your mother? Yes, tell me now. And you will say, okay, tell me, where is she?
Um,
Maybe you want to say she is in the toilet, she is in the kitchen, she is in the bedroom, huh? Ummi, huh? How will you say ummi?
Ummi fi hammam.
Fil hammam. Okay, my mother is in the toilet. Great. And maybe she is doing wudu.
Then
Tatawadda. She is doing wudu. Afia, am I correct? Afia, would you please help me? Because I don't want to teach them wrong thing.
Yes.
Like if we have to say my mother is in the toilet and she is performing wudu, so it will be tatawadda, right?
No. Yes.
Shukran, Habibati. Okay. Yes, Hiba. So if you want to say that she is doing wudu also, so you will say tatawadda. Because ta we will put for the girls, okay? Tatawadda. She is doing wudu. MashaAllah. Barakallahu fiki. Jazakillah, Hiba. Okay. Yes, Abdullah, raise your hand. Oh, sorry. Unmute yourself. Abdullah, unmute yourself. You have raised your hand.
Sir, I didn't raise my hand.
Okay, no problem. Keep there and tell me. Did you tell me where is your brother? You practice that sentence with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Aina abuka. Aina abuka.
Where is dad?
Where is your father? Huh? I'm
Yeah.
asking where is your father? Tell me something. Where is he? First of all, think how will you say my father? Yeah? My father. How will you say?
Sa'idatun.
Where is you are talking about your father? Don't read from here. Tell me. Yeah, maybe you want to say my father is in the bedroom. How will you say?
Abuk fi
No. You will say abi.
Abi.
Remember? Abi, my father. Do you remember we put yeah for my? I'll write for you. Just maybe. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So see, I'll tell you one thing. Abun. Abun is father, right? Abun.
Yeah.
But if you have to say my father, you will add a ya. Okay?
Abui.
It becomes abi. Abi, my father. Okay?
Abi. Okay.
I was asking you abuka. This is an exception with the abu or ahu. That wow comes if you are using it as like abuka. I asked you, where is your father? Aina abuka. I was asking this one, right? Aina abuka. Where is your father? And if you will say my father, you will say abi. Yes. My father is in the bedroom. Yeah. Say it in Arabic. Abi. In. What is the Arabic for in?
E.
Fi. Yes. MashaAllah. Fi. Room. Yes. Room.
Uh, uh,
It was ghurfa. Remember?
yeah, غرفة.
Ghurfat. Acha. And if I'm adding bedroom, so it is ghurfatun naum.
Oh yeah, غرفة النوم.
Naum means sleep. You didn't read it, no problem, but I'm just adding now. Okay. Ghurfatun naum. Ghurfatun naum, bedroom. Okay. And fee is a word which always gives, a kasra. If there is a fee, there should be kasra. I can't say fee ghurfatun naum. I have to say fee ghurfatin. I hope you understand. Due to fee, okay, due to fee, I have to give a kasra here. Okay. Slowly, we need to definitely understand different things. So when there is come fee, we cannot say ghurfatu, fi ghurfatu. It will be wrong. Okay.
Okay.
So when a noun, when a word comes after fi, it has to take a kasra. Okay.
Okay.
This is a rule. Fi ghurfatin naum. Like this.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Say it again. Aina abuka
أبي في غرفة النعم.
fi ghurfatin naum.
غرفة النعم.
Fi ghurfatin naum. Naum.
في
Yeah.
غرفة النوم.
MashaAllah. Barakallahu feek. Okay. Who else wants to get practice? Noor Fatma, can you come? I think she's also sitting with Abdurrahman. Yes, unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Okay. Ya Fatma, aina akhuki?
Where is your brother?
Yeah. So you will say my brother. How will you say my brother?
Akhuki, like the
Mm-hmm.
ya with it.
Okay. So say it. How will you say ya with akhuki? Now it's a difficult practice, but definitely we need to practice this also. Yes. See, I'm using the word as it was for Abu. You were listening before when as I was explaining. Now for brother is akhun, right? Akhun. What is the Arabic for brother? Akhun. Okay. Are you getting? Akhun means brother. Okay. If I have to say your brother, I will say akhuki for the girls. As you were girl, so I said akhuki. Aina akhuki. Where is your brother? Now you have to say my brother. So akhun, akh, right? And I have to, yes, what I have to put after akh? Akh is brother, right? What I have to put for my? Do you remember the pronouns for my? What was the pronoun? It was,
Akhi.
yes, it was a ya. For my, it was a ya. For your, it is ka. Ka means your. So if you say your brother, it is akhuka or akhuki. Akhuka or akhuki. But for ya, it means my. Okay. So it will become akhi. Akhi. Is that clear? Nur Fatma?
Yes, miss.
My brother, akhi. You want to say my brother is in the toilet. Yes. How will you say? Akhi. In the toilet. What does in Arabic? In. Fi. Yes. Akhi. Fi. Yes. Toilet. What is the Arabic for toilet?
Um,
Okay, I'll share the book and you can see from there where is the toilet and what is the word for that. Can you see the screen?
yes, miss.
Okay, so where is the toilet and what word is written there? Look in the pictures. There is a toilet picture.
غرفة الحمام.
Okay, now ghurfa, we say room. Okay, ghurfa means room, and we can say that bedroom, ghurfatul naum, right? Bedroom, and like if simply room, simply ghurfa. But hammam, we don't say ghurfatul hammam because it's not toilet room. Toilet is itself the word hammam. Okay, so only hammam. If you want to say washroom, toilet, etc., you will use the word hammam, not ghurfa. Don't join ghurfa with hammam. Ghurfa we join with bed, bedroom, yani sleeping room, bedroom, right? So ghurfatun naum. I hope it's clear.
Yes, miss.
Okay, so now again say my brother is in the toilet. How will you say?
أخي في الحمام.
Yes, mashallah. Akhi fil hammam. Okay, akhi fil hammam. And if you want to add that he is doing wudu, yeah? Can you see a person doing wudu? What word is written under that? Wudu. A person is performing wudu. Yeah, what is written there?
It's
Yeah, it's
يتوضأ.
yatawadda, mashallah. Here it's written, right? Yatawadda. Yatawadda. Yatawadda wudu. So my brother is in the washroom doing wudu. So what is the full sentence now? Yes? Yes? Akhi? Hmm? Oh, she muted herself. I don't know, maybe by mistake. Okay, I think it's getting late also now. So it will be akhi fil hammam yatawaddau. Okay, so I hope now today we got little practice on saying our own things. We'll take maybe next 1-2 more weeks, but I want everyone to say these small sentences that if somebody is asking you about someone, you can reply in Arabic, inshallah. Yes, there are two, inshallah.
Barakallah fiki ya muallima. I hope inshallah very soon we are able to speak in Arabic fluently, inshallah. Better than English.
Inshallah.
Are you going to start reflections from Quran, or you were asking some two students about something?
I think Anabia has raised hand. Let me ask what she wants to say. Yes, Anabia, unmute yourself. Yes, Anabia. Okay, she lowered. And Abdul Ala, yes, unmute yourself. Your hand is raised. Yes, Abdul Ala, you wanted to say something? I can't hear you. Are you speaking? Okay, so inshallah, we'll see later. I can't hear anything. Okay, so inshallah, let's start our reflection from Quran. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين يا رب العالمين ربي زدني علما آمين. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, by the grace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are meeting it with another session of reflections from Quran. And today, inshallah, we are looking into Surah Ma'un, Suratul Ma'un. Let's see the introduction first. This surah has 7 ayat, okay? And this is 107th surah in the Holy Quran. It has some other names also, as I'm telling you some surahs have more than one name. So it is named as Suratul Deen because the word Deen comes there, and then Surat Ara'aita, and then Surah Yatim also. Okay, it is reported that it has these names as well. And the focus is on orphans, and the main things are offering salah and orphans. Surat al-Ma'un has also extremely deep meaning and deep and wonderful meaning, and inshallah we'll see what are those. Let's see first the surah and its translation, right? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين. Have you seen the one who denies the recompense, or who denies the day of judgment, the judgment, bid-deen, right? فَذَلِكَ الَّذِي يَدُعُ الْيَتِيمِ. That is he who repulses the orphan. فَذَلِكَ الَّذِي, that is he who يَدُعُ, repulses or throws away or rejects al-yatim, the orphan, and repulses harshly, yani strongly. He rejects him, he throws, and he pushes him away. Wala yahuddu, and he urges not, ala, upon, ta'amil miskin. Ta'am, as we are learning Arabic also, so inshallah these things will help us. Ta'am means food, feed. I'm sorry, just let me get back. Okay, so ta'am means food, and miskin, to the needy and the poor. So ta'amil miskin, feeding of the poor. Wala yahuddu ala ta'amil miskin, and urges not the feeding of the poor. Fawailul lil musallin. So fawailun, so woe unto those, lil musallin, the performers of prayer. Musalli means the one who performs salah, musalli, and musallin is the plural. Performers of salah, performers of prayer. But definitely, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying woe to those, woe means destruction and the news of punishment, and it's a warning, right? It's an announcement of punishment. So woe to the performers of prayers. So why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say that woe is to them? We'll see inshallah. Who are? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is himself replying, alladhina hum an salatihim sahun. Alladhina is the plural of alladhi. You can see here alladhi, it is he who, it is a singular, and alladhina is the plural. As I told you, we are trying to understand and speak and learn Arabic, right? So these things will help you there also, and in understanding Quran also. Alladhi is the singular, he who, but alladhina is plural, those who. Alladhina, those all worshippers, because the musallin was the plural here, performers of salah. Musallin, performers of salah, woe to them. What kind of musallin? Alladhina, those all who, alladhina, those who, an salatihim, are heedless, who are heedless. Sahun means heedless. Salatihim, of their prayers. Alladhina hum an salatihim sahun, who are heedless, careless, forgetful, neglectful. All these words are correct for this translation. Who are heedless, careless, neglectful, or ignorant of their prayers. Allahu Akbar. Alladhina hum yura'un, those who do good deeds only to be seen, only to show off. Yani seen to men. Yani they want to see that other men can see. They want to show their deeds to the men. They want their deeds to be seen by men, the other men, instead of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they do their good deeds. Alladhina hum yura'un, those who yura'un, rayakari. It is used in Urdu as well. Raya matlab to show others. So those who do good deeds only to be seen, only to show off. وَيَمْنَعُونَ الْمَاعُونَ, and refuse al-ma'un. And what does al-ma'un mean? Small kindness. So that was the translation of the surah. And I just want to take you back again. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking in this surah about all those who deny the recompense. And I want you to answer me with me in these. The recompense, day of judgment. What do you know about day of judgment? What is day of judgment? Do all Muslims believe in day of judgment? Yes, that's my question. Who will reply? What is the day of judgment? And
Maulama, we can't hear
yes,
you.
yes, I'm back. Yes, Hiba. Yeah, what is the day of judgment? What do we believe about the day of judgment? Yes, yes,
We
Hiba.
believe that we will be standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be the owner of the day of judgment, and he will judge everyone depending upon our deeds, what we did. And then every Muslim must believe that a day of judgment exists, because it is one of the pillars of Iman.
It is one of the article of Iman. If we don't believe in the day of judgment, our Iman will not be complete. And we believe about the day of, like when we say that we have to believe in the day of judgment, we should know what we have to believe about it, right? For example, if we say that, yes, there will be a day when everything will destroy and this world will end. Everybody believes it now. Why? Because science also is proving it now. Okay, science is saying, it's a scientifically proven now that one day will come when the whole system will get destroyed, right? But that's not the day of judgment. That's not belief in day of judgment. Yes, Abdullah, you want to say something? Raise, unmute yourself. Yes, Abdullah.
Which class is this?
I'm sorry.
Which class is this?
Which class means?
Like, I mean, the first one was Arabic, and which is this?
This is now reflection from the Quran. The class is
Okay.
the same, but the session is different. Now this session is going on, reflection from Quran. And were you out for some reason?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we are doing now reflection from the Quran, right? And we are talking about Suratul Ma'un. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So as you have turned your mic on, can you tell me, I was asking about that, do all Muslims believe in the Day of Judgment?
No,
So then are they really Muslims?
of course no.
Yeah. Why? How can you say that? If they are Muslim, then definitely they have to believe in the Day of Judgment. So why you are saying no,
There
all
are some
Muslims don't believe?
Like mostly some Muslims aren't Mormons. Like they don't actually believe Allah. They're just like pretending to that they do. Many
Okay,
Muslims.
so we don't call them Muslim, we call them hypocrites.
Yeah, hypocrites.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but okay, Abdullah, my further question is that if, for example, they really believe in Allah, okay,
Yeah.
truly from their heart they believe in Allah, is that possible that still they don't believe in the day of judgment?
No.
Okay, so they will believe in the day of judgment also.
Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
fine. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about hypocrites in this, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, have you seen the one who denies the recompense? Recompense means when what does recompense mean? What do you understand by recompense, Abdullah? Compensation. Have you heard the word compensation? Oh, he has muted himself. It's okay, fine. So let me take you further. So recompense and compensation, maybe you have heard the word or not. Compensation mean when you do something, you will be paid for it. Maybe if you do something wrong, you will get wrong, you will get punishment. And if you will do something good, you will get reward. So that is compensation, right? Recompense. When we get the, okay. So here, what I want to say is that if we say that, okay, all Muslims truly believe in the day of judgment, then definitely they have to prepare for that. If we are not preparing for that, it means that we don't believe in the day of judgment. And by preparing means, as Hiba was saying, that Muslims believe that in this day, we have to stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to answer about our deeds. And as I was saying before, that everybody today, like all the educated people, whether they are Muslims or non-Muslims, they know that the system of this whole universe is going to destroy one day, because science also has proved that one day will come when the whole system will destroy, right? Till here, everybody knows and everybody believes. So what is the extension of belief for Muslims? How Muslims are different from others? They not only believe that one day this system will end, but they also believe after that we all will be alive again, and we have to stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah will ask us about our deeds. And if we have done wrong deeds, we may get punishment, and if we have done good deeds, we will get good rewards. Okay, and the punishment and rewards are in the form of paradise and hell, right? So till that is the complete belief of a Muslim. Now if a Muslim completely believes in this, definitely he will do all good deeds, because he knows if he is doing good deed, then only he will be able to get rewards on the day of judgment, and he will be able to go into the paradise, right? That is our main target, should be our main target. But the person who doesn't believe in the day of judgment, right, is suppose maybe the hypocrite, or maybe a Muslim but does not believe in the, just a minute, does not believe in the, he may be a hypocrite who does not believe in the heart truly in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and all. But other Muslims also who really believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but if they are not doing good deeds, it means they don't believe in the day of judgment, because they are not preparing for that. How can a Muslim do wrong things when he truly believes that I have to stand in front of Allah and will get the rewards of my deeds? And if I'm doing wrong things, I'll get punishment. Knowing this, believing this, how a Muslim can do wrong things? So I hope all of you are understanding what does it mean that the one who denies the recompense. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning some attributes. Three things are focused here. Okay, so the one who does not believe actually, truly in the day of judgment, what kind of person he will be? Number one, he will repulse the orphans away. Okay, now orphan, who are orphan? Who can tell me quickly? Yes, raise your hands. Who is orphan? Other than Hiba, I'm very happy, mashallah, Hiba is always there, but I want anyone else also to come up. Okay, Anabia. Aisha. Yes, Aisha. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Aisha.
An orphan is a person who doesn't have parents.
I can't hear. I'm sorry. Who is an orphan?
An orphan is a person who doesn't have parents.
Who doesn't have parents, especially father. Okay. And why orphan needs special care? And why somebody can easily, repulse or throw him away or pushes him away? Yes.
Half the time, orphans are small children, so they don't have enough
Hmm.
money or anything to support themselves. So sometimes you
Yeah.
can treat them people.
Yes. Okay, mashallah. Jazakillah khair, Aisha. I think it was Amna, not Aisha, right?
No, Aisha.
Okay, mashallah, good, excellent. Okay, so the orphans are, the vulnerable members of society because the orphan is a child who has lost his parents, especially father. We say especially father because father is responsible for his financial needs, to look after him, right? To provide him with everything, and now father is not there. Now he needs somebody who can look after into his needs, and the people around him, it becomes their duty to look after such needy people, right? Because he is an orphan, nobody is there to take care of him. So if a person truly believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will take care of such child because his father is not there to take care of him. So this person will take care of him, seeking Allah's pleasure. But if some person does not believe that he has to stand in front of Allah, then he will uh, repulse him away, he will push him away, and he will not help him. And he will think, okay, who can ask me if I, push him away? Because nobody is there to take care of him, nobody is there to speak on his behalf, right? So he easily repulses him away, thinking that nobody is there to ask me why I'm doing this injustice with him. Or maybe some people, if they have, the orphans have some property, some money, even this, they snatch that money and that property from them. So it is very, very wrong. And the person who eats up the money of orphan, it is like he is eating hellfire. He will be in hellfire if he is doing unjust with is if he's being unjust with an orphan, right? So this is the first point. And then he not only himself does not give, but he does not urge others also on the feeding of poor. So azan started, we'll just wait for a while. Allah Akbar, Allah. Ashhadu an la ilaha. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. 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 الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركنا على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا آمين يا رب. Okay, so we are back. Let's continue with our Surah Ma'un. Okay, so we were talking about that the one who does not look after the orphan and thinking that they are helpless, nobody is there to ask me, so they treat them very badly. And the second thing is that they don't, not only they don't give food to the needy, they don't urge, and urge is not the feeding of the poor. Such a person who does not believe truly that he has to stand in front of Allah for his deeds, he does not feed himself, plus he does not encourage other to feed the poor and needy. Okay, وَلَا يَحُضُّ عَلَى طَعَامِ الْمِسْكِينِ. Okay, the next is I'm sorry. About Salah. فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ. Now, as you know, that this Salah is very important, but these prayers, these people who pray, the performance of prayer, Allah announces woe to them because they are ignorant of their prayers, right? Now, what does it mean they are heedless of their prayers? This is also a sign of a person who does not believe in the day of judgment. Because if he believes, he knows that if I will pray honestly, sincerely for Allah, for the prayer of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala regularly, then I will get rewards. Otherwise, the person will be that salah will not be accepted and the person will suffer the punishment, right? And then alladhina hum yura'un, those who do good deeds only to be seen, وَيَمْنَعُونَ الْمَعُونَ, and refuse the small thing, small kindness, yani small help they don't offer to others, very small things. Ma'un, some people believe this is about zakat, that after salah, zakat is being mentioned because, okay, I'll ask you, instead of telling you, do you know about zakat? What is zakat? Anabia, yes? Unmute yourself, Anabia.
Yes, madam. Zakat is like zakat, we call it charity. And we give it to the poor people.
How much we give? Do you know? Okay, I'll tell you. Maybe you don't know. Yes, who else has? Abdullah, yes, unmute yourself. Abdullah. What is zakat and how much we give?
Zakat is to give of what you get to the poor of 2.5% of what you get.
What does 2.5% mean? 2.5%. If somebody doesn't understand percent, how will he understand that how much
Like
I'm giving?
20% of what you get.
20%?
Like from 2.5, I mean, not
2.5.
20.
And it's of the
Yeah.
savings. It's not what you get. No. It's what you save. For example, if I'm earning 10,000 real per month, for example, right?
Okay.
Earning 10,000 real. I get 10,000 real every month. I have not to pay zakat on all 10,000 real. No, if I save, maybe 9,000 I spend, or maybe 8,000 I spend, but I can save 1,000 real, right? And so that 1,000 I need to pay zakat on. And number two, it is not monthly. Okay, Abdullah, it is not monthly. The whole year, if I keep saving.
Oh.
Okay. The whole year, if I keep saving, and at the end of the year, if I'm able to save this much, that equals to 7.5 tola gold. Yani 84 grams or something like that. Okay.
Teacher?
Yes,
But what
800.
if you don't save?
Then there is no zakat, because zakat is on saving only. Okay. If you earn and if you spend the whole money in the month, there is no saving, there is no zakat. Zakat is on the savings only, right? And that is also after whole year. See, and after whole year, whatever you are saving, out of that, if for example you save 100 riyal, you have to only give 2 riyals and 50 dirham to others. How small is this, isn't it? After whole year you are giving, it's once a year, and that also is very small amount. Okay, I hope it's clear now how small zakat is. It's after a year, and that also on savings only. And that also is, yani, if you save 100 riyal, you have to give only 2 riyal, 2.5 riyal, matlab 2 riyals and 50 dirham. Very small portion. So some scholars believe that this is about zakat, okay, but some scholars believe that this is about general small things. Maybe the neighbors, I have neighbor and my neighbor needs some salt, how cheap salt is, so I can easily give that salt. But the people who refuse the day of judgment, who don't believe in day of judgment, they don't even this give this small kindness, right? And maybe in the class, yeah, I'm talking about your level. In the class, some students are sitting and one student need a pencil or something small thing, and he, you know, his neighbor student needs some pencil for a while, but he refuses to give pencil. So small kindness he's refusing, right? Or maybe, you know, he needs a glass of water, that he can't stand up, he is busy, so you just give him a glass of water, but he refuses that small kindness. This is, I'm just giving some examples, right? But there could be lots of small things which he refuses. But a person who truly believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will not ignore any small thing, because he knows whatever he is doing may be equal to a grain, he will get reward of that good thing. So he will be happy to do all those small good things, because he knows that I will get the reward of those things on the day of judgment. But the one who just simply doesn't believe in the day of judgment, he will refuse to do these small kindness and small things with his surrounding people. Okay, so I hope the theme is clear. Now let's have a kind of recap on this. Okay, so the orphans we already discussed. The focus is on orphans, because orphans are the most vulnerable member of society, I told you. And you know about the United States. I don't know how many of you know about that United States. Inshallah someday we can discuss. So United States is where you know, the almost all the members of all the members of the all the countries of the world are member of that organization, United Organization, UNO, United Nations Organization, this stands for, right? And number, United Nation has set some goals, sustainable goals. United Nation wants that these things should be met. You can see the picture. This is the picture of the goals which United Nations have set, right? And the number one goal you can see is no poverty. Can you see number one goal, no poverty? Because still there are so many people who are, you know, who need help, those who are very poor. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, subhanallah, gives us. So if all Muslims and the whole world, you know, follows this, there will be no poverty, which is the goal of UN Sustainable's goal. So this will be automatically met if everybody will take care of this thing. Okay. And this surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does a plenty of emphasis on the helping of poor, and hadith also. I'll just share one hadith with you. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best of the houses is the one where an orphan is being brought up and he is treated nicely. He is treating nicely. Okay. And the worst of the house is the one where there is an orphan and that orphan is treated badly. Allahu Akbar. Another hadith is the one who brings up an orphan, and I will be in paradise like this, you know. And he raised his finger, index finger and the middle finger, subhanallah. So there is lots of reward in raising orphan. Okay. And yes, let's go about the next the next emphasis was on salah. Okay. As you know, salah is the second pillar of Islam, and first pillar, what is the first pillar of Islam? Quickly, Hannah, will you tell me? Raise your Hannah. Unmute yourself, Hannah. Hannah.
Yes.
What is the
Yes.
first pillar of Islam?
Shahada.
What does Shahada mean?
There is no
What?
God but Allah. Prophet
MashaAllah.
Muhammad is the last prophet.
MashaAllah, Barakallahu Fiki. So Shahada means I bear witness. Shahada means to bear witness, right? So when a person bears witness that there is no God but Allah and Muhammad Sallam is the messenger of Allah, this is called Shahada. And after Shahada, a person becomes Muslim, isn't it, Hana?
Yes.
So after this, after becoming a Muslim, what is the very first duty on us? Yes, Hana? That's the second pillar. What is the second pillar?
Salah.
Salah, right? So that's why second pillar is Salah, right? So Shahada means that you believe in Allah and you believe in Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You declare, right, that I believe in them. Okay. After that, the most important thing is Salah. So all of us, Alhamdulillah, we already believe, we have already given Shahada. So now the very important thing, the very next and the most important thing is Salah, right? So in this surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is commanding us or, making us realize about offering salah properly, perfectly. Otherwise, if our salah is not perfect, we will be suffering in the hellfire. Okay. And what is the meaning of perfection of salah? That you should not show off your salah to others, right? This is the very first condition. Don't offer salah to show off others. When you're offering salah, your intention should be that it is Allah's order and I am doing it to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to get Allah's pleasure. Only, only, only. If you pray that, okay, maybe others are looking at me and they will think good of me, your salah will not be accepted at all, and this will be considered as shirk also, because we associated partner with Allah. How? Because we were supposed to offer it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but we are offering it for others. So we are associating others with Allah. We are making equals others to Allah. I hope it's clear, right? So just whenever you are offering salah, offer it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's pleasure, not to show off. Number one. Number two, and the other thing could be that maybe if mama papa is around or if somebody is around who asks you always to offer, then you are offering. And if nobody is looking at you, you are alone at home or something like that, you forget about your salah. No, even then you have to offer, okay? Because you are not offering for mama papa, you are offering for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always watching you. Okay, so if somebody is there to see you, somebody is there to command you or not, you have to offer salah, right? And in salah, don't always be here and then wandering in your thoughts. Remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because there is a hadith, Prophet ﷺ said, the yani ihsan is that if you imagine that you are seeing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but Sahaba said, how can we imagine? We haven't seen Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then at least imagine that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching you. That we can imagine, isn't it? So whenever you start your salah, have this fresh feeling in your mind that Allah is watching you and you are standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and remember Allah and be so mindful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your salah that He is watching you. Refresh this feeling in you, okay? And remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be aware of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't keep thinking about the worldly things in your salah. That will be a part of perfection of salah. Don't be slacking in your salah. Yani don't be hurried, don't miss any part of it. Perform it very nicely. Because there is again another hadith came in my mind related to salah. Once Prophet ﷺ was sitting in his masjid with his companion, and a person entered. He offered salah, okay, and he joined the sitting. He joined where Prophet ﷺ was sitting. Prophet ﷺ said, go and offer your salah again. He went and he offered and he came again. Prophet said, go and offer your salah again. 3 times it happened. 3 times it happened. And then that person understood that I'm doing something wrong. And then he asked Prophet ﷺ. And then Prophet ﷺ asked him, just perform your ruku and sujood slowly, nicely. You might have seen some people who are very fast in their prayer. Yani they quickly go to ruku, and maybe, I don't know, they are reading or not, but they quickly stand up and then they go to sajda. One sajda they don't finish properly, and they sit again, and even they don't sit properly and they go for second sajda again. They're so yani fast in their prayer that they cannot perform ruku and sujood properly. That salah will not be accepted. That person was praying like this, and Prophet ﷺ said, go, you did not pray. So I hope you all understood. And I remember Mallima was doing salah with you, and she will have, inshallah, in her session the other things about salah, inshallah, I hope. So you will be attending that session, make it sure, and then pray as it has to be prayed nicely. Okay, that also comes under perfection of salah. And then you should be regular and punctual. If you are offering, if you are above 10, those all who are above 10, right, it is compulsory on them, it is further on them to offer salah. And if you are offering 4, you are missing 1, sometimes 3, missing 2, right? This is not regularity, and this is not acceptable. Okay, because we have to be regular. And I always make children understand in this way: when you feel comfortable, right, okay, you are fine, you are free, and you are offering. But if you are busy, and if you are feeling tired, and if you are feeling sleepy at Isha time, and you don't offer Isha and you sleep, it means you didn't obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Allah made 5 prayers obligatory. When you feel like praying, you pray. And when you don't feel like praying, you don't pray. It means you are obeying yourself. You are not obeying Allah. When you feel like praying, you pray. When you don't feel like praying, you don't pray. So whom you are obeying? Are you obeying your desires, your feelings, or you are obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? But if you pray all 5 times a day, whether you are tired, whether you are busy, whether you don't feel like praying, anything, but you pray, it means that you are obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Because you're not feeling your heart's desire, your feelings, but you are obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I hope I made this point also clear, that be regular in 5 times a day. 5 salahs are obligatory, so be 5 times a day. Be regular in your prayer. That is regularity. And punctuality is that be on time. Don't keep delaying your salah. No, it's not allowed, right? Without any valid reason, it's not allowed to delay your salah. And that is also a sign of hypocrites, that they keep delaying, and when they come to pray, they are very lazy, right? They don't remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in that. So these all signs are of the hypocrites. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from the salah of the hypocrite salah, right? May Allah save us from offering these type of salah, which are with laziness, which are not regular. Okay. So I hope inshallah every one of us will be praying regularly and on time and being mindful, inshallah. And the next is, the next point was about, small kindness. I didn't write anything under this because I have already explained, and I want any one of you now to tell me quickly, because I'm getting late also, that what could be small kindness that we should not refuse, because hypocrites refuse it. But being Muslims, inshallah, we will not refuse small kindnesses. Yes, Hannah, will you give me any one example of small kindness? Hannah, are you there? You are muted, my dear. Sorry, you are unmuted already.
Yes.
Can you give me any example of small kindness? Because the hypocrites, they refuse small kindness. They don't give. But we, being good Muslims, inshallah, we will give small kindnesses. So what are the examples of small kindness? Anyone?
Like giving charity.
Giving charity. How much charity?
Giving charity, like you give like money.
Okay, so do you give money, Hannah?
Yeah, I actually don't do it, but I only do a little bit.
So how will you follow this verse? How will you follow? Maybe you don't have money, so you don't give money. So how will you follow this verse then? Because every one of us have to follow, not only our parents, that, okay, they are giving charity. How can you do it? How can you follow this verse? Yes, Hannah?
Yeah, So if you like, maybe if you, I do have money, so maybe if you have like, I have money, but when we are in a car going somewhere, if you see a poor person, maybe you can say someone to stop and then maybe.
Acha, other than money, can we do some small kindness other than money, Hannah? Other than money, can we do, huh?
Saying salam.
Saying salam, mashallah, good. When you meet somebody, say salam and meet with a smiling face, right? That is also a charity. Not only money is charity. Money, charity is so broad concept. Inshallah, we can talk on this some other day. Yes, Omar. Any other example of small kindness? Omar, unmute yourself. Yes.
People outside who are working, you can sometimes give him a bottle of water.
Yes, that will be a. It's not small kindness. It will be very great kindness because they maybe are very thirsty working outside. Okay, so giving water is a good deed, mashallah. And the boys, okay, because boys have to go to masjid. Every step you take towards masjid is a charity, subhanallah, from your side. Okay, and as a student, I gave some examples. What is the small kindness? Yes, Ahiba, unmute yourself.
Ma, we can give charity. Like even we can even give money. Like sometimes if our parents give us pocket money, so we can save it and we can save like half money for us and half we can give it in charity. And food. Suppose we don't eat. If suppose some food is left, then we can give it to others. And in school,
Hmm.
suppose we for like our friends forgot to bring something, then we can give it to them for some
Maybe
time.
some in the school,
And
maybe your
even
friend has forgotten the lunch, so you share lunch with
and
him. Maybe it's not allowed these
and
days due to corona.
and even suppose if someone is I mean like the poor people, if they don't feel good with what they have, we can tell them like we can make them feel good and
Hmm.
like by telling some good
Yeah,
things that
speaking,
uh,
yes, speaking to them good good things. Yani just consoling them. That will also be a small kindness. Great, mashallah. So all it's not only related to money, my dear. Okay, it's about helping others in small things. So that all is small kindness, and those who truly believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the day of judgment should be good at giving small kindnesses, inshallah. And I think here we end our session. Jazakumullahu khairan kaseera. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us all to follow whatever we learned today, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم آمين يا رب العالمين. I don't know, these people have raised hand for me. Yes, Abdullah,
I
you want
just
to say
wanted to say
something?
that smiling is also zakah. I mean, smiling is
Charity.
also, yeah.
Charity, yes, it's a good deed. And if you are going and on the way there is something which can, harm others, just remove that harmful thing from the way. That
Oh,
also
yeah.
will be a
That's
charity. Yes.
also, yeah.
Yes, giving water to the plants is a small kindness and charity, right?
Yeah.
If somebody is carrying something and it's heavy for him, just help carrying that thing with him. That also will be a charity, right?
Yeah.
And for example, if you are in a queue and somebody is behind you in the queue, and that somebody might be a patient, might be an elderly person, right, the old man, just give him your space and make him take his turn first before you. That also will be subhanallah a charity, right? If somebody is standing and you are sitting, offer your seat to that person. That is also a very small kindness. All these small things, subhanallah, which we can do easily, they are small kindness. Jazakallah khair, Abdullah, for adding.
Yes.
Yes, Hiba,
Jazakallah
you,
khairan kaseera.
why,
Yeah.
yeah. Hiba, you want to say something? or it's the previous hand
Mu'allima,
raised? Yeah.
can you send the PPTs of all the surahs you have covered, inshallah? Because whenever someone
Yeah.
will ask us, then we can answer them.
Inshallah. And even I was thinking that I'm doing these sessions with you, but I want to, take a kind of small test or check the learning. So inshallah, I'll discuss with Maulima Noreen and inshallah do that. Whatever we have done, maybe if I'm done with the 10, so we will have a recap session and we'll revise all those what we have done. And inshallah, I'll share the PPTs as well.
Actually, you know what? I had a feeling that inshallah, when we resume in campus learning, we'll have to go through everything once again
Yeah.
because there are so many children who are not coming in online classes and they are
And maybe
waiting for
Miss
in campus.
Maulima Noreen, maybe we can assign our these students who are regular here.
Yeah,
We can
inshallah.
assign them to teach others now those topics which
Very
they
well.
have covered and the others have missed out. So inshallah we will see that.
They'll
Inshallah.
have double reward for them. That
Mashallah.
one for
It,
learning on time
and one
and
for
second for
teaching.
teaching their
Yeah.
fellows, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in your time, in your efforts,
Ameen.
inshallah. Jazakallah khairan wa kathira. Taking
Ameen
two
wa
sessions consecutively. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it, inshallah.
Ameen.
And
Ameen.
now, inshallah, we move to our next session, and that is hadith. So, Maulama Bashira will be inshallah teaching us hadith, a very important one. And it is like, of course, every hadith, everything we learn from Quran is always relevant to our, lives. And sometimes the things are very relevant and sometimes they don't look as relevant, but yet they are important. This hadith these days is very much relevant because it's about the honor of a Muslim's life. So inshallah, Maulama will be teaching us this hadith till, yes, Abdullah?
So we won't have a break for praying. We won't have a break for Salah.
Abdullah, how old are you?
I'm 13.
Okay. So are you here in Qatar? Do you go to masjid for salah?
Yeah, I do, but today I couldn't cause the class was
Okay.
here.
No, you can go, my dear. You can go, inshallah. And if this because now you have missed your Jama'ah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, but now if you have already missed your Jama'ah, it's okay. You can attend this session, and as soon as the session ends, you can offer your Salah at home. And
Okay.
otherwise, you can go. You can just leave this session and go to Salah.
Yes, inshallah, we made this announcement in the starting that if you people have a masjid nearby and you people can go and attend Jamaat, it's better if you go and attend Jamaat, boys. But if it's not, then it's okay because you can read later. The reason being this session is held only once a week. So inshallah, we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that spending this time in this session and delaying salat a little far. It's only, I think, 30 minutes above we take. So inshallah ta'ala, today it's more than that, but otherwise till 12 we finish and 11:30 the azan is said. So inshallah, it will be okay. So if you can't go, if you have, again, I'm making it very clear. If there is a masjid, you always go for Jamaat. You can leave the session, go attend Jamaat. But if it's not, then you can delay for till the end of the session. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will count you amongst those who are learning about his deen and have the intention to pray on time. So inshallah, since all your muallamat are there with the same intention. So since the session, if we stop the session, some people will go, coming, going. It takes, the whole discipline is disturbed. So inshallah ta'ala, there is no harm if you delay it. And today, if you missed your Jamaat, it's okay. Inshallah, next time you can go and join your Jamaat in time. Inshallah. Okay, so let's go to the. Why can't I see Maulama? Maulama, there are two IDs. Which one you want me to unmute? Yes, Maulama, is it the one? Or this is the one? Maulama Bashira, yes. Okay. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, as-salatu wa salam ala rasulullah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahli uqdata min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So today, please, can you hear me?
Yes, alhamdulillah, Maulama.
Okay, bismillah. So today we are going to continue from our Hadith Nawawi. So we are going to learn Hadith 14 today, which goes An Abi Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam la yahillu damu imri muslim illa bi ida thalatha as-sayyibu zani wan-nafsu bin-nafsu wat-tariqu dinihi mufariqul jama'ah rawahu Bukhari wa Muslim. So the meaning of this hadith, on the authority of Ibn Masud, may Allah be pleased with him, who said, the messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, it is not permissible to spare the blood of a Muslim except in three instances. The first one, the married person who commits adultery. The second one, a life for life, that is soul for soul. And the third one is somebody who forsakes his religion, Islam, and separate from the community. So, as we can say, Islam is a religion that's really concerned about our well-being. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam highlights the importance of security and safety of Muslims. So, mentioning of three major sins which are punishable even in this world. But these sins are punishable only if the charge of crime is established right by taking oath of witness. That is, there must be clear evidence before we can commence the punishment. So as a Muslim, we cannot just kill a Muslim. It's not allowed. It's a major sin. So I will explain one by one. So the first point is committing adultery. So when there's difference between adultery and fornication. Adultery is when a married person commits zina, that is unlawful intercourse. And the fornication is when somebody who has not married commits zina as well. So that is fornication, because the punishment for fornication is different from the punishment of adultery. So, and the adultery also includes somebody who divorced. Even if the person is presently not married, she's divorced or is already divorced, and commits zina, so we count this one also as adultery. Even widow, somebody who lost his husband or who lost his wife, and presently he or she are not married again and commit zina, it also falls into the category of adultery. So for the adultery or fornication, before we can commit any punishment, there must be evidence. The evidence is a two parts. The first one, there must be 4 adult males that they will witness, and they will take a oath, and they will be sure that sure I saw this so and this person committing zina. Not only that they slept together on the bed, the person needs to describe how the zina was committed. And the second one, is when the people who get involved in zina, they confess by themselves. For example, the lady came out and said, I did this, I did that with so 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 person. Or the man came out and said, I did this and did that with so 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 person. So in this case, this is when the punishment may be commenced. Not that somebody just gossip there. I saw Mr. So 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 and Mrs. So 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 in the room, or they just got into the room and they locked the door. No. So we don't suspect in Islam. So before any punishment can be taken up, there must be full evidence. And the punishment for fornication, as I said before, that is different from the adultery. So for the fornication, if the fornication is committed, both parties, that is, both people who are involved in fornication, they must be flogged 100 lashes. That is for their punishment. For the one of fornication, which we are talking about in this hadith, is to be killed. They should be punished by stoning them to death. Not by hanging, not by shooting, not by hitting, but by stoning them to death. This is the punishment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Prophet sallallahu also explained about this for us. We don't question Allah. Why this one happen? Why stoning somebody? Why this so and so? Why not this? Why that? We are servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We don't question Allah's judgment. Everything in Islam, there's justification for it. So that is the first point. And the second point is killing. Is killing. And killing also, we cannot just judge, or we cannot just commence a punishment by not verify. And in Islam, according to Sharia, there's 3 types of killing. The first one is by mistake. By mistake, what do I mean by that? Maybe somebody was just driving on the road and mistakenly hit somebody and the person died. This killing is by mistake. And the second was unintentionally. For example, maybe 2 boys or 2 girls or 2 parties were fighting and somebody hit someone on the face and the person fall down and died. This one is unintentional killing. They were just fighting, not knowing that it's going to lead to death. The third one is real killing. Yani by having intention of killing somebody, either by hitting the person, by burning the person to death, or by shooting, or by anything, any form of killing, but with intention of killing. That yes, I want to kill this person, and the person died. So this is what we are talking about in Islam, in this particularly. The first one, the first killing by mistake, unintentional, they will just face their consequence. They have their consequence, but not by execution. But the third one, which is killing a Muslim deliberately, is what we are talking here, is what we are talking about here. So if such thing happens, the person who killed a Muslim must also face the punishment, which is killing, which is by killing him or her as well. But the people or the family of a victim, they have 3 choices to choose. The first one is life for life. It's up to them. They can demand life for life. Okay, the person who killed my brother, I want him to be killed as well. The second one is taking blood money. They may decide, okay, we don't want to kill him, but we want the blood money. This is permissible. And the third one, which is the best, is forgiveness. Okay, we want to forgive him. I want to leave it for Allah to judge him. I want to leave him without doing anything. This is permissible as well, in as much as the people of the deceased or the people of the victim, they are pleased with it. So it's left to them to choose between the 3. Not that we must say, lazim, compulsorily, we need to kill this person. No. But when the people of the victim choose execution, they choose killing, that's okay, we want him to be killed as well. The killing, they will now deliberate. Okay, they will now talk about, okay, how the victim was killed. For example, they need to kill the person the same way he killed the Muslim who killed. For example, if killing was by hitting on the head, they must also hit him on the head till he will die. If it is by hanging, they will also hang him. So Islam is a religion of it is a religion of equality. If irrespective of your status, maybe the person who kills someone is a king, is an influenced person, and kill one miskin, the judgment must be done on him as well. So that is about the second one. The third one is living Islam. Somebody who was already a Muslim, and all of a sudden I say, okay, I'm not a Muslim again. I want to become. I want to be worshiping. I want to be worshiping one cow. I want to be worshiping idol. I want to be worshiping this and this. With investigation, the person must be sane. For example, the person at that time we need to check in. Is it mentally fit? Maybe he's having some mental problem unknowingly, and the person just proclaim this. We investigate. This person is mentally fit. He has no any problem, no problem. Just deliberately want to leave Islam, and not that somebody that was forced to leave Islam. There's another case whereby maybe the person was forced by people of power to say that I'm no more a Muslim. And you are not more a Muslim. Proclaim that you are no more a Muslim. You don't believe Allah in Allah and in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As it happened during the life of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when the enemy of Islam, they want to kill Ammar bin Yasir, may Allah be pleased with him and his father. And they forced him to say that I don't believe in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was forced to say this, and later he went to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and told him that I've committed a sin. I did it and did that. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked me, deep inside your heart, do you believe in Allah and his Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? And he said, yes, I believe. In this case, he was forced to say it, not deliberately neglect Islam or want to leave the religion of Islam. But if somebody deliberately want to leave Islam, this is when this punishment is also applicable to him or her. So the reflection, these things refer to unthankfulness of Allah. It's just like we are not appreciate the mercy of Allah on us. Allah gave you bond of marriage and life and iman, but they didn't respect it. You have a lawful husband, you have a lawful wife, but despite that, you want to go and commit zina. And for somebody who is not married yet, we know that Islam really encourages marriage. As time goes on, you have it that you know that you need to get married. You must get married. It's a must in Islam. When you qualify to be a married person to get married. So why do you want to eat your cake and have it? Why can't we just be patient and wait for our time to come and do it in a lawful way, whereby we'll be happy, you will be getting your pleasure, you will be satisfying your need, at the same time, you will be happy reward from Almighty Allah. So as a Muslim, we need to follow all what Allah guides us to do. These punishments are prescribed from our Creator by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not by anyone. And we cannot just question Allah. He can never tell us something. He can never tell us to do something which is bad for us. There must be reason behind everything. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who choose this punishment, knows best. Giving punishment to such sinners protect the Muslim society from corruption. Because if there is no any consequence, there is no any punishment, the community or society will already corrupted. Everybody will engage in killing, just killing unlawfully. Everybody can engage in just become a Muslim today and tomorrow become a Fortunatus or become kafir. Anybody can just cheat. You can just cheat on your wife or your brother or your sister or your husband. So this punishment will curb those who have fear of Almighty Allah not to involve in this corruption. So may Almighty Allah purify our hearts. May Almighty Allah increase us iman. May Allah protect us and family. Will not be the victim of zina. Will not be the victim of killing somebody deliberately. So may Almighty Allah forgive our sins and count us among the people of paradise. So astaghfirullah wa lakum bizambi. Subhanallah, Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Assalamu ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So if anybody has questions, please go ahead. And I will also advise us to memorize this hadith. May Allah make it easy for us.
Anybody having any questions? Subhanallah, it's such a, I mean, as I said, every hadith is beautiful, but the last part, that the one who forsakes his religion and separates from the community. And this is happening a lot these days, and especially the youngsters. They are like too far from their religion, and whatever they listen from others, they believe in it. And they don't try to validate, they don't try to like find out whether the other person is accusing our religion rightfully or not. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you a lot of jazal khair fi dunya wal akhirah for teaching us this. And may we all know the importance of being Muslims, staying Muslims, and dying being a Muslim. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. So since there are no questions, we thank all Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and all our muallimat and our students. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلق محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. جزاكم الله خيرا وكثيرا في الدنيا والآخرة. Once again, وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.